if you saw this, I hope it made you feel a little bit better about the state of our country. In Charlotte, North Carolina, they debuted a new MLS, Major League Soccer team, first ever game. The audio went out as the girl was singing the national anthem. This is what it sounded like as the entire stadium, because they could not hear her, began to sing it in unison. Listen. Buck, I don't know about you, but when I listen to this, first of all, it's incredible. You can go listen to a longer version of that if you would like. I almost think that every sporting event should start with the fans. Instead of bringing in a certain person to sing the national anthem, it's so much more of a cool experience to me if the stadium in unison sings the national anthem together. I mean, I think that would be an incredible trend to start.
I think that's a great idea.
If you are listening to us right now in Milwaukee, Aaron Rodgers has signed a 4-year extension to remain the Packers quarterback. That news is broken while we're on the air. And if you are listening right now in Denver, where we've got a big audience, and in Seattle, where we've got a big audience, news just broke. Russell Wilson has been traded to the Denver Broncos. Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl winning quarterback Russell Wilson traded to the Denver Broncos. These are both monster blockbuster NFL stories. If you are a football fan at all, they've both broken in the last hour or so while we've been on the air. So that
you just told me that my favorite quarterback play.
That's right. He is
my
your favorite
quarterback who denies the Fauciite madness of mandates for vaccines is getting a lot of money. Good for him. And, yay.
Reportedly $150 million guaranteed for Aaron Rodgers. So this goes to show that not only was Aaron Rodgers right to stand up against the NFL over this ridiculous COVID shot, which did nothing for any of the players that are in the league, but he was back-to-back MVP, and now he has cashed in. Biggest contract in the history of the NFL to stay in Green Bay. Again, I know we have a monster audience in Milwaukee. I'm sure some of you are excited to hear that. And Russell Wilson, big news, Super Bowl winning quarterback of the Seattle Seahawks, traded to Denver. I know we have a big audience in Denver as well. All of those news stories having to do directly with the NFL. Buck, I was telling you this off the air. There's been all sorts of craziness at the quarterback position in the NFL, so I got a good sports story for you. Washington, first of all, they changed their name from the Redskins, right? Which, again, it just puts now the Cleveland Indians had to change their names. I got asked at our Houston event, somebody said, hey, you moved from sports to politics. How did that happen? Jesse Kelly was asking me that at our event with Michael Berry. Appreciate all you guys who came out, KTRH, I believe, listening down in Houston. And what I should have said, better, more succinct answer is politics just became sports. And the Washington football team, now the Washington, I think they're I can't even keep up. I think they're the Commanders now, which is a weird name in and of itself. They have traded for Carson Wentz, who is, kind of a perpetually star-crossed quarterback for a long time. So the only thing that may be more incompetent than the Biden administration is the Washington football team. So the Washington Commanders now have traded for Carson Wentz. So it is an epidemic, as some might say, in Washington, D.C. of stupidity spreading widely all over the place.